2020 Tab Blacks of Fake. This race named in honour of Queensland and Australia's greatest champion, Blacks of Fake. We are ready to run.
Well, Blackie's, I think his daily routine is he comes up every night. Mum and Dad bring him up. He lives in 20-acre paddock with two friends. He lives with Major Cam, who won, I think, about 27 races, and his old mate Simon, who won a few races himself. Simon's travelled with him his whole life, so yeah, Blackie still lives with him. He comes up every night, gets his grain feed, gets a couple of carrots, gets some molasses, gets his rug on, and then he's out back in his paddock for the night. So he's just got a lovely, nice, quiet life here. Been such a wonderful racehorse, and yeah, I just think it's just a wonderful life to give him that now, and he's just got no stress. All he does is eat and roam around his paddock. Yeah, well, Mum and Dad were part owners of him, lucky enough to be part owners, and I think, you know, Mum enjoys, you know, looking after all her old menagerie here of animals. I think she's got about 30 old retired horses on the place, and a couple of rescue dogs. So yeah, it's just a lovely life here for him. You know, he's an older horse now. I think he's 21 this year, so you know, he's not going to be young forever. Probably getting a little bit of arthritis and a bit of aches and pains, but no, he seems really good. His legs are good and he's very healthy, touch wood, within himself. Yeah, so I think he's in good order. I think every time he sees me, he goes, oh no, not her again. But no, it's certainly lovely to see him like this, and lovely to see him getting so well looked after and happy. Like I said, he deserved a great home and retirement, and it's just nice to see him now enjoying that.
Well, I think he's pretty contented. He has his mates, he has his paddock, he has his feed every night, which is important, and we call him the Carrot King because he'd knock you down for a carrot. You know, he's pretty happy. I think it is a beautiful place here. They've got plenty of pickings, they get their hay overnight, they get their grain, so they can't ask for much else really, and the old ones get a rug on overnight. The younger ones do their best.
Green lights on, they're racing in the Cup. Getting out smartly was Comedy Classic, but Blacks of Fake spearing through on the inside.
It's probably a hard one. It was an amazing ride. It was a hell of a ride. It was the ups and the downs of it, and mainly ups with him. And it was probably great for my career at the time I did it. Give me confidence. I could mix it with the big smoke and the big guns. And you know, he was just a great horse. And I know people compare horses over years.
But the favourite led comfortably. It's Blacks of Fake in front.
You know, I've been lucky enough to be involved with Lazarus and Adore Me and other good ones in New Zealand. But I think this guy's just special because he was sort of my sort of horse, I suppose.
Flashing Red trying to lift. Blacks of Fake just in front of Flashing Red. Blacks of Fake. Blacks of Fake won it. Beat Flashing Red.
No, he had a big setback as a 3-year-old, and I think that was probably the making of him though. We give him a long spell, and that, I think, you know, helped him develop and strengthen, which helped him later on in life. He didn't have too many injuries. But you know, he was a pretty trouble-free guy really. He just started to do a back suspensory, which is actually a really nasty injury. Usually career ending. That's why we just elected to take no chances with him and put him away for, I think he was off the scene for over 12 months. But that was enough time to strengthen him up and get him back 100%, and we never had any trouble after that.
Earlier on it was quite unbelievable to think you could get such a good horse. I mean, you only read about them, and we didn't pay a lot of money at yearling sales. To think that you could fluke such a good horse was amazing. Yeah, no, but it was very good. It was very exciting.
It's battling away, but it's Blacks of Fake. It's holding Monkey King at the moment. It's Blacks of Fake into the Minion Immortality for Blacks of Fake. 4 grand finals. You beauty. Goes home to score over Monkey.
Well, I must say, a lot of the times we were in the truck with NATALIE, and I can't say that was exciting. It was just long, hard road trips. But no, the races were good. They were good, and it was good that he was acknowledged as such a good horse for what he did.
Blackie was always a bit of a sook, never could really cop being on his own. He always had to have his buddy there, Simon, with him, so it's just lovely now. Old Simon's 23 now, and he's retired here with Blackie. They've been together, I think, for the last 18 or 19 years, and they're just mates, and they hang out together. Blackie still bosses him around, but Simon, he's just a lovely guy.
Yeah, Simon's always been part of his life. I think Simon was the calming influence. If anything was going to jump out, it would get Simon first before it got Blackie. That was his idea of it anyway.
It's a real honour to have a race like that named after him. It's, you know, it was a great race that he did happen to win, or was lucky enough to win a couple of times. So yeah, so I just think it's a great honour to have the race named after him, and I'll be watching with keen interest this year.
Well, I think he's probably the best horse that's come out of Queensland, harness racing. So I think it's nice that they named that race after him. Yeah, because, I mean, you know, it's very hard to get another one as good as him. So I think it's good that his name is up there and remembered like that.